Paul Graham from optimalbody.ca. Today, I'm going to answer the question, how to get a flatter belly. I'm going to outline for you foods that can help you to get a flatter belly, exercises to help you get a flatter belly, and how sleep can help you to target your midsection for weight loss as well. Often, when people are searching for how to get a flatter belly, they'll see lots of common before or after pictures. And the weight loss industry is selling you on the idea that, oh look, this product, whether it's a wrap or a pill or a special diet, this is what's caused this person to be able to target burning more belly fat. The truth is there isn't really a way to target burning more belly fat. If you look at this before and after picture of myself, you can see a huge difference in just a matter of 2 weeks between my stomach. This isn't that I targeted belly fat. Instead, what I did to get the results in that picture is exactly what I'm going to outline in this video. It's important to understand a lot of the before and after pictures out there that sell you on using a certain wrap or product to target belly fat. They're doing a lot of the things I'm going to outline in this video to make the before and after pictures look a lot better than they actually are. This is a trick that the weight loss industry will play on you to try to get you buying into trying to buy their new products. I'm going to give you all the information of what you need to do to target belly fat and get a flatter midsection for free. So first, foods for a flatter belly. The biggest thing with food you can do is figure out which foods are causing irritation in your digestive tract. This is going to be very different for every individual. Some foods will agree with one person and not agree with another. So what I'm going to do is list off foods in an order of most likely to be aggravating your digestive tract, in my experience, to least likely. But all of these foods I'm going to list are highly likely to be triggering your digestive tract and creating issues with trying to get a flatter belly. First up is processed food. Most people are getting a lot of highly processed foods. Often people will be quick to shrug this off and say, I don't eat that much, but they aren't thinking even of a lot of health foods that are still highly processed. For example, things like almond milk. You want to try to reduce how many processed foods you're getting, or again, if you're having problems with really trying to get your stomach flatter, maybe take all of them out of your diet for a few weeks. Next, we have alcohol. I know this is a favorite for a lot of our clients, but it's one of the most frequent things that aggravates the digestive tract. Whether it's wine or beer or vodka or any other type of alcohol, it tends to cause irritation through your small intestines and your large intestines. Some people react very strongly to alcohol, while others don't seem to have as much of a reaction. Again, you could take this out for a period of just 2 or 3 weeks and see what happens with the front of your stomach. Next, we have dairy. Lactose intolerance is incredibly common, and other parts of dairy can cause issues as well. Grains are another one that can cause problems for people. Whole grains can be a really healthy source of food for a lot of people. However, if they're not agreeing with your digestive tract, they're going to be creating issues with trying to flatten out the front of your stomach. Finally, nuts and seeds. Again, a really healthy food, but can be aggravating the digestive tract. A lot of people have problems digesting these foods. So what do you do with this long list of foods? What I've found works well over the years for clients to flatten out their stomach is to pick one of these foods and eliminate them from their diet for a period of about 3 weeks, and then slowly introduce it back into the diet and see if you get any reactions. Reactions can be anything from bloating or a distended stomach, gas, cramping through the stomach, loose stool, compact stool, or any other digestive problems. If you react to that food, then you know that's likely to be causing problems with getting a flatter, firmer stomach. There are methods where you can eliminate all these different foods from your diet at once. That's just really challenging for the vast majority of people. That's why we suggest for most people to just try eliminating one of these categories of food, see how it reacts. And if you introduce it back into your diet and you're not getting any negative symptoms, you can consume those foods and probably not have any issue. So that covers the foods to target belly fat. Next, we're going to go through exercises to target belly fat. So with this, most people are performing a lot of crunches, sit-ups, or leg raises in hopes that they're going to burn more belly fat off the front of their stomach. Unfortunately, that's not how the body works. It doesn't matter which exercises you're performing, it won't cause you to burn more body fat from that specific area. Instead, if you want to target the front of your belly, what you want to do is exercises that are going to help to flatten your stomach. So there's a difference between burning belly fat off the front of your stomach and flattening the front of your stomach. So exercises like most crunches and leg lifts and sit-ups aren't going to actually help you to flatten your stomach out. What you want to do is exercises that focus on what we call the inner unit. So these are deeper abdominal muscles that some of them wrap right around you. They help to hold your stomach in to keep it nice and flat. Now it's important to note you don't want to contract and hold these muscles all the time. They naturally should just hold your stomach flat. So I'm going to have a link pop up above my head that's going to walk you through these group of exercises that will help you to flatten out your stomach. Most of these are exercises you've probably never performed because they're targeting specific muscles that almost nobody uses. When people first come into our studio, they're surprised at how challenging these exercises are, even though they're incredibly simple. And the reason they're so challenging is most people aren't using these muscles. Also, looping back to the first part of the video, if someone's consuming a lot of those foods that's causing the stomach distension, then they're going to have a lot of these muscles become weak. So once you eliminate those foods from the digestive tract and stopping that aggravation in the digestive tract, you also want to combine that with these exercises to help flatten your tummy. Finally, last thing is sleep. This is one of the biggest areas most people aren't focused on. Sleep can really help you with targeting the front of your stomach to lose more body fat. It has to do with your hormonal reaction. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but getting a proper sleep rhythm is really important. What you want to try and do is get to bed around 10:30 to 11 o'clock and get a quality 8 to 9 hours sleep. A lot of people aren't doing this, and it can create a different rhythm with your hormones, which can cause you to store more body fat in the front of your belly. So you want to try to get your sleeping habits on, and this is not just going to help you at the front of your stomach, but also help you to start feeling a lot better. Hopefully you have a clear picture of how to get a flatter belly without any gimmicks. So instead, playing around with your nutrition to figure out what works well for your digestive tract. So what are the foods for a flatter belly that are going to work well for you as an individual? Also, I've outlined for you the exercises you need to do to work on that inner unity for your core to help get a flatter belly. So you have exercises for a flatter belly as well. And finally, the importance of getting regular sleep.